I received the Rhode Island Voter Information Handbook this week. It informs us as to what referenda will be on the 8 November ballot. There will be 7 issues we can decide upon. The first 2 don't have a borrowing dimension: gambling at Tiverton and putting the General Assembly back under the Ethics Commission. My vote will be yes to ethics and no to gambling. 3 through 7 are going to cost the taxpayers dearly. The bill for these will be $364+ million. This is on top of the current state debt of $18.9 billion. That was in 2014 numbers, so it probably is worse today. The handbook was quick to point out that the number is only an estimate that is based on 20-year loans at an interest rate of 5%. This suggests to me that for the next 20 or so years, the taxpayers will be spending money paying down debt instead of spending money on Rhode Island citizens. I should admit right now that I hardly ever vote for bonds. I look at them as the way government gets around a lack of fiscal planning. We push the problem out into the future so our kids inherit the responsibility for paying. Of course, by that time, most of the officials responsible for the lack of planning are retired in Florida. I would like to spend a few minutes looking at referenda 3 through 7. First, the Veterans Home. We voted in 2012 to bond $94 million for a new home. Seems the feds put in a sizable share of taxpayer money, leaving Rhode Island the need to borrow a mere $33.5 million. So they did. Now what's wrong? They screwed up. They are now claiming that we Rhode Islanders have to borrow another $27 million, which after 20 years at 5% we will have spent $43+ million. Why? Because inflation in materials and labor has gone up since 2012. Really? Like most government projects, the planning department didn't get it right, so they need more money. Nope. I say we take it out of the existing budget. No on 3, please. The next travesty is headlined, "Leveraging Higher Education to Create 21st Century Jobs Bonds." This one will cost us $72,937,126. Last cycle, in 2014, we voted a $125 million bond for URI to build a new engineering building. So now we will add some more debt by renovating another existing building for $25.5 million. Good news for the construction unions, as all the work has to be done using prevailing wage laws. The other part of this bond is a dreamland project similar to the federal program the Obama administration wants to do. Rhode Island intends to let the quasi-governmental Commerce Corporation manage a program to hold a competition among various private partnerships to create innovation campuses. This is an attempt to let private companies get newly trained employees through taxpayer financing. Get real. Our governor is quoted as saying, "This bond builds on our success, and it positions us for greater, more sustainable success in the years ahead." By voting yes on 4, you're going to be voting for a stronger economy. What nonsense. No on 4, please. Next up, the port infrastructure. Total costs $112+ million. Remember that Quonset is managed by the quasi-governmental Quonset Development Corporation. These 11 folks have a capital improvement program that has $24+ million in it. Why didn't they think this new project through years ago and budget for it? No on 5, please. The green economy bonds, number 6, are a collection of dream projects that never made it into the regular budgeting process. The bad part about this grab bag is the handbook doesn't tell you who will manage all this money. I shudder when I see the words matching grants, particularly when local land acquisition is used in the same breath. No on 6, please. Lastly, number 7 gets us back to the sand pit of affordable housing. This round will be costing you $80+ million over the next 20 years. The handbook doesn't tell you how much has been spent over the years for so-called affordable housing. It does say that, quote, funding from past affordable housing bonds has been used to create over 1,900 affordable houses and apartments for families, seniors, and veterans in 31 communities across the state. So, why do we keep bonding affordable housing instead of putting it into the state budget, if it is so important? So if you vote yes on 7, you can expect that affordable housing bonds will build stuff on the land bond 6 purchased in your town and mine. No thanks. No on bonds. We should vote no. Maybe someone will get the message. Thank you for watching, and God bless.